and I are starting on a new adventure. We are in the town, or just outside the town of Florence, Arizona, and we're going to take this road that cuts across to a little tiny town called Kelvin. I don't even know that it's actually a town. But from there, we're going to go south to Kearney, and then up into the BLM backcountry. Actually, I'm going to try to find that campsite that Captain Dwayne and I went on about 2 years ago, where we did our video on gold panning, our prospecting video. And the links for that, at least for the first one, are below, and then you can check them all out. I think there's 3 episodes. We're going to camp up there and just explore the country, but I've seen this road marked on some of the other Backcountry Road books, so I thought we'd take a look at it. It's paved right now, but it's supposed to be pretty nice. So let's get moving. You ready to go, Jorah? Well, we finally lose the pavement. We ended gravel road. Looks like it's probably 19 miles to down till we get down by the river. Maybe a little longer. But it's going to be pretty interesting scenery. Welcome again to the first video that features some backcountry adventures that Jorah and I take to explore some out-of-the-way destinations. This is an easy drive. It starts off as pavement for about the first 14 miles and then changes to this gravel road. As I said, it's an easy drive for almost any vehicle. You do not need four-wheel drive as long as you stay on the road. Do not go into any of the washes because there's a lot of deep sand, and if you don't have another vehicle with you or a recovery vehicle, it could be a real problem. There are several interesting locations along this highway. One is the trailhead that leads into the Arizona Trail. I believe this is section 16 of the trail. We did meet some hikers, but they had already resupplied in town. We continued to enjoy the beautiful scenery and then continued down this gravel road to the highway, which connected us to the town of Kearney. South of Kearney, we turned off the road and headed up this 2-track old mining road that leads into the area where we were camped in the past. This road is a whole lot rougher than it looks in this video. Where we camped for our prospecting video is going to be up here on the left, and it looks like nothing much has changed over the years. Just finished breakfast, and as you can see, I'm wearing my puffy coat. It's a little nippy out here, and it's definitely a little windy. I hope the wind doesn't affect the audio too much on this segment. It was a cold night last night. Jorah and I were cold. As a matter of fact, I got up in the middle of the night and decided that let's put Mr. Buddy on. So we fired up the Buddy heater, and that thing's a lifesaver. Well, not literally. Last night it wasn't that cold, but it was nippy, so we put that on and warmed it up in there a while. Not long, and I don't leave it on when I'm sleeping. And then I plugged in the electric blanket. I've got a 12-volt electric blanket that plugs into my power station, my battery bank, and Just warmed up the covers and turned it off and went back to sleep. But those are handy items to have. The Mr. Buddy is safe to use inside. Just be smart. But we're going to pack up and we're going to head down the road a ways and head back to the old home base. Jorah's been out now. This will be his third day. And he's been a good boy. But he's still in bed right now. See you on the road. I was just closing the tailgate and getting ready to get in the truck, where I am now, when out of the corner of my eye I spotted a tarantula. So I grabbed the cell phone on my selfie stick to see if I could get some close-up pictures to him, and I think I actually got too close. But we'll see when this comes out, when I edit it, and I'll show you at least what I got. Maybe a little egg scurrying away. Well, we're going to go on down the road now and see what else we can find. Talked it over with Jorah and we decided we return on the same way that we came, so we would head over to Coolidge after we go through Florence and see the Casa Grande National Monument. And there's lots to see along this road. Most of the property along the road is private, though there is some public land sort of checkerboarded throughout the area. But the entrance to the ranches are fairly plain. Many are marked no trespassing, some are not. But if there is a gate, please close it afterwards and respect the property. After about an hour's drive and a stop to refuel, we've arrived at the Casa Grande National Monument. The building that is still here is protected with this large tower, and it's in pretty good shape. It's beginning to get a bit warm, so I did not want to leave Jorah locked up in the truck even with the windows down because it can get warm. So I did not take any of the guided tours that are available. I was allowed to take a self-guided tour, and the shots I'm showing you here are shots of what remains of the walls from the ancient community that was here years and years ago. Jorah and I want to thank you for riding along with us. This is just the first video of our Backcountry Roads series that we hope to produce over the next season. We hope you enjoyed this and will join us on our future trips.